Are you looking to move to Spokane, but not really sure what weather to expect? Honestly, some days we're not sure what weather to expect either. That's the beauty of the Pacific Northwest. It can surprise you. But today, we'll talk about what weather we really can count on from season to season, because Spokane does have 4 beautiful seasons to enjoy. Hey, welcome to Living in Spokane, Washington. My name is Hunter McKay, and I run a real estate team here in Spokane, Washington. The goal of this channel is to keep you well informed of everything that you need to make a decision about moving to Spokane, and give you a perspective of some of the locals. If there's anything that we haven't covered in any of the past videos, drop us a video comment and let us know what you'd like to see, and we'll make the video for you. Thanks for joining us today. Let's get into what weather you can expect in beautiful Spokane. So you're from Spokane, it just rains all the time, right? No, this isn't Seattle, and you've been watching too much of, what is that, Edward Cullen? Anyway, really, we have 4 beautiful seasons, and Spokane is uniquely situated between the Rockies and the Cascades, and so we're kind of protected from a lot of the more extreme weather that some of the Pacific Northwest can receive. To give you the basic information, Spokane annually averages 16.5 inches of precipitation, 48 inches of snow throughout the winter, and 80 to 90 degree temperatures during the hottest summer months. Every once in a while, we will hit 100 degrees, but let's face it, everyone just stays inside and turns on their AC. Now, let's break down more details of each season in Spokane. Overall, I think summer is my absolute favorite month, but let's talk about spring first. It's when the days first start to get a little bit longer, we've just experienced our long winter, snows finally start to melt, and instead of snow, we have rain precipitation. Usually it's our wettest season, but the days are starting to get longer and we have a lot more daylight, which is really wonderful, and honestly, temperatures between 40 to 60, after having 20 to 30 in snow, feel incredible. Everyone breaks their shorts out. Springtime is also a great opportunity to get your garden going if you plan on having one. Our usual growing season is around 5 to 6 months, but it's probably advised not to actually start your planting until mid to late April, because every once in a while we can still get another hard frost and snowfall in the middle of March. And let's face it, nobody likes to put all that work into a garden and then have it freeze. In addition to the longer days and amazing amounts of sunshine, there are also 2 really big events that are very notable to Spokane in the springtime. First, we've got the Lilac City Festival, and it's a really great parade. You might want to bring a light jacket because every once in a while it can rain, but it's a really beautiful parade where people put together amazing floats and celebrate the Lilac Princess, which is crowned every year. In addition to the Lilac City Festival, we also have Bloomsday, which is a 7-mile run or walk, depending on your athletic ability, but people come from all over the world in order to win the race, and it's a really incredible opportunity. People run, walk, hike it, doesn't matter. My best time is probably like 3.5 hours or something embarrassing. Some of the winning people who come from all over the world, including Kenya, is one of the most notable places that people win from. They'll finish it in like 30 to 45 minutes. It's absolute insanity. Summer, again, definitely my favorite time of year. I am a sun bunny. I'm originally from Las Vegas, and so 110 degrees and dry does not seem unfortunate to me. I consider that a great day to go to the beach. Spokane, a little bit more temperate for people who don't agree with me and think that what I just said sounds awful. You might really come to enjoy Spokane summers because we have really long daylight. The earliest sunrise during the summer is 4:51, and then usually around 8 to 9 o'clock is when you start to get the end of sunlight, but again, the last vestiges of daylight coming over the horizon can really hit you all the way up until 10:30, which is really nice and beautiful. Most of the time, temperatures in Spokane range between 80 and 90 in the summer. I will say that as we ramp up between spring to summer, that segment can be a little bit fidgety, and I encourage you to bring multiple changes of clothes throughout the day. We can wake up and it can still be frosty and 30 to 40 degrees, but by afternoon it can be a balmy 85 and you're wanting to put on your shorts and go hiking. And so it's a great opportunity to really enjoy our Garden of Eden that is the inland Northwest, but just be ready for anything. The weather can shift at a moment's notice, but we really enjoy it. Go enjoy the lakes, go play in the rainforest, go for a hike. Spokane really loves their international events, and in summer, we don't have Bloomsday, be a little bit too hot to go on a 7-mile hike, but instead, we seed most of downtown to these 3-on-3 basketball tournaments, and it's called Hoop Fest. Super fun. Despite Spokane's small size as a mid-sized city, Hoop Fest is the largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the world. As summer fades in August, Spokane is painted by a warm palette of fall colors. and the pumpkin spice bitches come out to play, people. Seattle being the Starbucks capital of the world, Spokane is not far off when everyone loses their damn mind when Starbucks releases their new fall flavors. And so, really, just enjoy all of the mini apple pear spice chais, the cinnamon flavors, and of course, if you're a basic pumpkin spice bitch, those exist too. But can we please try a little bit harder? There's so many better options. Go to Ladder Coffee. The temperatures do start to drop right around September. Our average high is around 74, 75, but in the lows it can be around 40, 42, and so definitely jacket weather. This will continue to get colder all throughout the year, right until we get into winter where things can really drop and we start to see snow. A lot of people start to complain about daylight and rainfall in many different parts of the United States when the fall season comes along. I find that Spokane is actually quite beautiful in fall. You do need to carry a jacket. We do have some light precipitation, but we really don't start to notice the sunlight disappearing until daylight savings hits you, and then it hits you like a ton of bricks. If spring wasn't your season because terrible allergies got you and you're kind of sweaty in summer, so you're thinking, yes, maybe fall is my season, don't worry, there are so many different activities that are still available for you. Spokane did not leave you out. You've got the Spokane International Film Festival, you've got Oktoberfest, and let's face it, we have a huge German community. They do amazing stuff. You could even head over to Leavenworth. It's just 2.5 hours outside of Spokane, and their Oktoberfest puts everyone else's to shame. And if none of that sounds cool, you can go through to Green Bluff, and they have an amazing apple picking orchard that is perfect for this time of year. Spokane experiences a true winter wonderland with an average of 45 inches of snowfall every year. That sounds like a lot of snowfall, right? It feels like a lot of snowfall to me, but again, we've established that I'm the desert lizard that thinks 110 and dry heat is perfect. So winter, not my season. But for all of you who like snowboarding, skiing, snowshoeing, hiking and winter things, amazing. There are so many opportunities for you here. Unfortunately, you must get very astucious with your time because you literally have none in daylight. We're up and it's dark, I don't know, until 7 or 8, and it's dark again by 4:30. So you've got a very small window, you got a lot of snow, and it feels very cold because the high is 33. And so for me, we're way far off from my 110. I'm much more happier in summer. For people coming from snowy areas who actually have regular amounts of snow, I want to be really clear. You will be amused by how tame our winters are. We occasionally have snowstorms and we have to actually pick up the pace and shovel, but we had snow last week. I didn't want to shovel it because I was feeling lazy. It had melted within 3 days. And so while I complain about the temperature, we have high enough days where it's 45 and raining, and I didn't have to shovel at all. And so it's really not that bad. A lot of my clients ask, Hunter, I've never seen snow. How do I prepare for winter? Okay, congrats. I love that you're from Southern California, and honestly, I wish I had your life. If you're coming from San Diego and you're thinking, what is a snow shovel? You really probably only need 1 or 2 for each of your kids. That way you don't have to go out, or maybe you want to shovel it yourself. If you've got a big driveway area, you might want to invest in a snowblower. It can be really nice on those days where we have 4 feet all at once, but they're rare. And so if you're thinking, I don't want to spend $1,000 on that thing, you really don't have to. I certainly don't. Otherwise, you don't really need chains for your tires. If you're going to go long distances, certain mountain passes will require chains in extreme conditions. But in my 20 years of living in the Pacific Northwest, I have used chains twice. And so I really don't think it's that big of a deal. You do want to consider siped snow tires. Some people consider studded snow tires. I really like studded snow tires because I don't drive that well. A lot of people in my family make fun of me for it. And so I will leave that to you guys to decide. Kevin, studded snow tires do help stop a car. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give us a thumbs up and forward it to someone who might find this guide helpful just like you did. Don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know any thoughts or questions you have about Spokane. Until next time, happy exploring!